Good afternoon, everybody. We're at Lilleshall Golf Club in Shropshire, close to my hometown, and I took the opportunity to talk to the Director of Golf, Cann, and the head greenkeeper John Chantrell, with the idea of bringing a demonstration of two aeration machines to the golf course. To do that, I had to get involved with Moult, who's a local contractor who happens to have both machines, and he's here today to demonstrate the machines to the golf course. Afternoon, Kevin.
Good afternoon.
So, how have they been going? What have you actually been doing then?
Great so far. Basically, the idea we put two machines into so the golf course understands how they both work. One's an Air2 G2 machine, and we've put 9-inch spikes on there today. Basically, it goes down in two stages, injecting air into the root, injecting a 9-foot by 6-foot pattern. So again, it's quite a fast process of how it goes along. And again, covers quite an area very, very quickly against the oxy shot, which we're looking today to get around to 22 inches below the soil on a single probe. So again, both aspects are doing the same. One's on a deeper probe, and the other two are a little bit shallower on a wider probe. So again, it's been very good this morning. Obviously, the wet conditions of last week have helped out. And basically, as we're going along at the moment, the smell of sulphur, obviously from stagnation underneath the surface, is quite pungent at the moment.
So what work are you doing? You're actually working on two fairways, aren't you?
Yes, we're doing the fairways into the rough zone as well, where we can see some valleys that are holding water, and basically with the layout of the green as well, we are going around the perimeter of the green and the backdrop of the green to try and alleviate as much compact as what we can achieve for them.
And I believe you're here tomorrow as well?
We certainly are. I think tomorrow I've got another fairway to finish tomorrow, just with the oxy shot tomorrow. The Air2 is going across on parts of the course which are very, very established from quite a few years ago. So he's got 4 greens he wants to trial, and there's a few tees to have a go at as well, just to see what how it all works across there as well, and what mess or zero mess is going to be left after it's done.
So both machines really complement one another then, don't they?
Definitely. The beauty of it is, if it was a little bit drier, even today, if they were playing golf, there'd be no disturbance to play. So again, basically the golf course can carry on, no disruption to anybody or anything else, apart from obviously just being safe where the golfers are coming down and using the facilities. So again, no disruption to the club. Just unfortunately today that obviously the course has been closed as it goes at the moment.
And they've obviously marked out where the drains are, so you don't hit any drains.
Definitely. Touch wood, Laurence, at the moment and everything else. They've been very, very helpful. Any little help's great at the end of the day, especially around the edge of the greens, where obviously the pop-up sprinklers, in fairness to the golf course, I think it's looked after very, very well, that you can identify them very, very easily. Yeah. You do go to a lot of places where, unfortunately, it's neglected. Know where they are, yeah. It's neglected. Yeah.
So it can cause problems. But,
yeah.
And you use these machines on other sports facilities as well, don't you?
Yes, we do. We do rugby, cricket, obviously not on the squares, but we do outfields at cricket, and obviously we do football clubs, domestic lawn, so basically anything with a root that requires some aeration, a little bit against the grain from conventional, because we're injecting a little bit of fresh air or oxygen, whichever way you want to go and prescribe it, into the root. So again, with what's been pushed in today, whereas conventional spiking going down will just hit a spike in and put whatever it's going to, if it is verti draining today, probably 12 to 16 inches, just with a hole. The beauty is with this machine, or both machines, that you are injecting a little bit of air into the root as well. Hence the reason why you can smell the sulphur coming out the ground as well.
And then also you advocate that the opportunity to plan this work over a series and repeat the process.
The idea is, in fairness, Laurence, club life dictates the way that sport's going at the moment, that financially it's getting harder and harder and harder. So again, we offer agree a price, and we spread it if they want it 3 or 4 times a year. I wouldn't do any more than 3 or 4 times in a year, and basically we divided the payment into 10 or 12 payments, wherever the club's sort of comfortable with.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're going to be very busy then, Kev.
Please.
Well, I've just caught up with Chris Cann as the Director of Golf of Lilleshall Golf Club. Afternoon, Chris, how are you?
Afternoon, Laurence. Yeah, very good, thank you.
That's good. We go back a long way, actually. We played rugby together back in the 90s, so we've known one another for quite a while, so I was keeping an eye on Chris. But Chris has been involved with the golf club for 35 years, Chris?
35 plus years I've been a member here, yep.
And now you finally got yourself the role of Director of Golf. What does that entail then, Chris?
I'm responsible for the course generally, managing the greenkeepers. I look after the professional shop and also competitions and handicaps, so
right,
responsible for a lot.
So you're pleased with the demonstrations you've seen so far?
Yes, indeed, yeah, they look marvellous. Looking forward to seeing when the rain comes down whether it's actually helped us or not. But,
yeah. And the idea of it was to obviously improve the drainage on two fairways where you've had some work done in previous years. You extended the greens, hadn't you? About
5 years ago, yes, we created new par fives and basically carved it out of woodlands and swampland. And so what we're left with is a very compacted fairway, which used to have trees and swamps on it. And over the years, we're trying to get aeration into it.
Yeah.
We've disseeded it. We've done all sorts of work to it. Earthquake machined it. And so now we're going to try this as well, which is the...
And it was a self-owned project, wasn't it? You did it yourselves.
The greenkeepers did it, yep.
Yeah, so that was a good one to do. And
we got permission from the Forestry Commission and we pulled down a load of trees and then created this fairway and the green out of all of that.
But you've had a few problems with obviously water ingressing down and not moving away as quick as you probably want it.
Because it's a clay base, it's very dry, about a foot under, but there's this layer and the water just sits on top and then kills off the roots of the grass. So we want to try and get ways that the water can disappear off the surface, basically.
So it'll be interesting to see what the results are, won't it?
It will. Very interesting.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to seeing that and we'll speak to you soon,
Come
Chris.
back and see us when it's done, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.